Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic Medium, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome in, everyone. Alright, so we're going to do a collective reading. I'm saying this is going to be for my Cancers, baby, because we're in Cancer season, so I'm strongly feeling all my Cancer energy. My birthday season. My birthday's on the 19th, y'all. I'm excited because I'm going to go see the new Twister that is coming out. So I'm super excited about that. I just watched the original last night. You know, they're projecting that we get like an F6 this year, 2024, and a Cat 6 hurricane. I'm a hurricane. I'm in evacuation zone. Aren't I always though? Yeah, I always got to be by the water. Alright, but anyway, I'm strongly feeling this energy. We just had our full moon in Capricorn. I do say you should subscribe to the channel if you have not, because you came in at an energetic frequency. Source guided you here or something. My channel is heavily protected though too, because all that spell work, black magic, evil eye, I always be sending all that back. Alright, I sent it back with healing though. So, just so y'all know, I don't like to project anything of darkness, because I'm a white witch over here. Divine teacher, shaman, spiritual teacher. Ooh, that flew out. The 5 of Cups flew out. Y'all, I've been picking up this 5 of Cups last couple days, and I keep hearing like eminent. There's a major closing of a cycle. The downloads that I got today is timelines closing, preparing, quantum leaping, mystery, secretive, outspoken, and influx of energy, and something about the sandstorms. That was more me wanting to, I'm going to ask Spirit, I'm going to do something on that. The sandstorms that are coming our way. Empress. This Empress is coming out with an Ace of Pentacles. There's an abundant new beginning. But see, there needs to be a closing out of a cycle. It is. Somebody's in this beautiful Empress energy. Okay. So, I felt guided to the witches. I upload in 3s. And I just did one about a lover coming back, because the lover card finally found its way back to this deck. It was significant because this whole cycle started with my son. Nuh-uh, that is the lovers too. Oh my gosh, this is what the... Mind pointer what? Oh my gosh, 5 of Cups. I just split the deck, y'all. You'll see me shuffling. Same 2 cards. They're still in the beginning of this reading. Because, and this is very significant because this deck got my son arrested and locked up. His first, I think his first lockup or whatever, right? But it's led to a lot of his trouble, right? A lot of fighting. Things like that. And he threw this deck across the room. And the lover's card was lost. I couldn't use this deck for a long time, for months, because I had collected all the pieces, but I was missing 1 card. And I finally found it behind the dresser. So, and it's still like, it made it back to this deck, and I was all excited, and I used it 1 time. Or no, it was the Page of Pentacles, I think. It was one of the pages, which is one of the children cards I was missing. But then, it's like that card came back in. I got to use the deck a couple times, did a couple readings. I think I told y'all when I finally got the deck back together. And then the lovers disappeared. It ended up left out, and I've had it just traveling between my desk and all sorts of stuff. And I don't know, it finally made its way back to this deck. And look, and now it's next to the Knight of Cups. That's why I said there's like a lover that's a love offer. Right, there's something, but there's coming at an ending. See, something's coming like full circle. That's what I mean. There's the timeline. Something's closing. Something to do with the lovers. Very strong, right? And I told you, it's next to the 5 of Cups. Sun card energy. There's blessings now that are coming in. Something very much with the child and children energy. There could be some sort of justice coming in. See, healing the inner child. I've been getting that very strongly too. Somebody needed to heal the inner child. that youthful energy, and it's like now blessings can come in. There was something that was very painful. It's like the enemy was able to come after you through a wounding that you had. You healed that wounding. Whatever that was, you healed it. A high priestess, okay. You're very spiritual. You're very in tune. Okay. King of Cups reversed in the moon card energy. So you could be realizing you had somebody in your close circle that was a King of Cups reverse. It could have been them that was causing a lot of pain and trauma and needed to have strength up against them. Five of Swords, there's a lot of battling, chaos, conflict, fighting, all that. All cycles closing out. They were able to, this looks like somebody is like a narcissist, right? That's what I'm seeing here. That had some sort of control and was pulling on somebody's woundings. And now that they've healed and they've ascended, they untouchable, baby. And that's what is changing this cycle out. Yeah. They've tamed their emotions and their feelings. So she's very calm right next to that line right there. Strong Lyran energy too. I've been feeling that today. So for some of you, you've got a lot of strength and courage from your star family, as I am part Lyran. So I read for the Lyrans. One's very beautiful. 10 of Wands. This was the card that was missing from the deck. That Page of Wands. I'm getting children causing a lot of burdens. I'm getting karmic children. Karmic children are children that you have when you're in a low vibration. If you have all these woundings and these ailments, you have to heal them within you and your children. You're responsible for healing your children if you create karmic children. That's why a lot of our ancestors are trapped and stuck, and that's why a lot of us generational curse breakers are here, because by us just simply healing ourselves, we heal our entire family bloodlines, because they were not able to do that, and they kept incarnating and creating, karmic children. It's like if you create a karma, a wounding in a child, and then you unalive yourself, or you perish, you're no longer here, that child is still navigating life with that karma that you have, that you didn't clear, that you created. So now you become, or they become, a guide for you, as a guardian angel, if you would. That's what it is that protects, guides you, walks with you, is your family. You're still here. It's like passing the torch, passing it down, right? You're a product of your ancestors. It's like I always tell my children, you're a piece of me. I still own you. I'm still responsible for, you know what I mean? On a spiritual level, they don't understand that. It's part of your DNA. It's part of you. You know what I mean? So you have those ailments to fix. And when you fix, when the karma's cleared, it's like then your family is allowed to have ascensions. Basically, when the light's going to allow them to ascend to a higher level. So if your family's been trapped between worlds, that's 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. A lot of betrayals, a lot of pain. See, you had to heal from a lot. Your own family, like I said, these curses that were put upon these families, like entities have been running through these bloodlines, being able to get into all of your family members and your friends. And the true way you heal that is through love and forgiveness, not fight. You were the one that healed it through love. You took all of that pain and you didn't let it destroy your heart. That's why that heart has all those knives in it, but it is shining and it is beautiful. That's your heart. You took all of that pain, you transmuted it with love. You knew the higher workings. You knew that for them to impose pain and to do those betrayals to you was because they were hurt. So you gave them compassion amongst some of the most painful things they may have caused you. Page of Swords. They were very much battling with an Empress. And this is what put you into this beautiful Empress energy. You're getting this amazing, beautiful beginning of so much abundance because you stayed in that beautiful energy. You healed. King of Swords energy, I felt. that's surrounding you. Somebody you're connecting with. Somebody that's been very strategic, right? There's a Page of Wands now, an Empress. What is this? You're getting some sort of passionate new beginning in love. Okay, there's a big age difference, okay? Call it out for some of you with that, with the Page to the Empress. I'm getting age, like there's a big age difference, okay? Age is but a number, you know? That's why you can have some adults that are in their 50s and 60s, but they're acting as though they're children because they could have a very young soul, you know? Well, you don't know that. That's why some really young souls act. They have so much knowledge. Like, I'm an ascended master, so I incarnated from being an ascended master. Definitely hidden in plain sight. Didn't want people to know my ranking, where I was at, what I was doing, you know. And it's kind of like they've been showing me a lot of the Men in Black, like the neuralizer. Like, that's what has to happen. We have to descend spiritually just to incarnate on this dense 3D planet. Okay, so to come down, it's like dumbing ourselves down, but knowing that certain triggers, certain times are going to activate. You know, there's fail safes, there's certain levels just of mental, you know, situations that stimulate, that activate that knowledge, right? That's why you may be one where you tap into your clairsentience a lot. You notice that you very much pull down, you're able to connect with your ancestors, with your spiritual team, you're able to get these downloads, right? You're able to access this certain intelligence frequency. It didn't work. All right, it might take 24 hours to update. I'll have to send you with my debit. Okay. All right, sorry, my son just came back. I completely lost where I was. Let's finish this reading, though. I don't want to go too metaphysical on y'all in this one, right? This is to just be a collective reading. All right, so we got this King of Cups reversed, right? So somebody was had emotional woundings around their heart, around probably an inner child wounding, especially if you attach to this, because you trauma bond with the frequency, with the level that you're at. So you will connect with others that are experiencing the same thing. That's why I'm sure you've always heard divine, source, creator, whatever will never give you more than you can handle, because what you're doing is you're actually getting an attraction, a match to whatever trauma you need to heal, whatever it is that needs to teach you a lesson. Because see, you don't go looking for love in this world. You don't. It's about loving yourself, honoring yourself. Like, if you're not appreciative and grateful and thankful for even being here, getting the experience, like, you don't even know the blessing that it is, you know, the amount of work and time and all sorts of stuff that goes into just your incarnation here, right? But it's about these series of lessons and tests, like, that you have to ascend spiritually, and this is about us jailbreaking this matrix too, not being controlled to this slave-like planet. But like I said, I'm not going to get too metaphysical, right? But it's about saving souls. As I'm a soul recoverer here, one of my missions here is to recover souls to the divine. Get you guys out of the shadows, get you out of the darkness. So, like, unfortunately, like, this is what happens, though. It often takes something very, very dark or a mirrored reflection of reality that you see to actually jailbreak you, to get you to see what, in fact, you don't like, to get you to actually love yourself. Like, to have somebody truly, like, take advantage of you, abuse you, be very possessive of you, like, there gets to be a point where you're like, yeah, I'm not going to keep living this way. Why am I letting you have dominion over my life? Why am I letting you dictate, you know, and determine things? When you start to realize, sometimes it even takes having a bunch of money or having luxuries and those things for you to realize that you could have all of those things and money and all of that, but if you don't have happiness and peace of mind and loyalty and trust, like, you know, and that being alone is not everything. Like, we're meant to be, you know, sharing, you know, our lives, our realities with others, and in a very peaceful environment. So anyway, there's a strong realization of somebody waking up, realizing that they were in fact in trauma bonds, realizing that they were, you know, attracted to a lot of these things that ultimately led to a higher evolution of spirit, soul, consciousness, truly connecting with God's source, divine energy, right? Truly having an awakening, truly realizing about this journey, right? That's about loving yourself. True love, you know, gets blessed upon you by divine source energy. And that if you are of this high vibrational of love, baby, what is that? What are you going to attract? Remember, like I said, you know, it's attraction in this planet, right? Like, you have to, if you can't raise your vibration, then you're not going to elevate your life. If you can't feel what it feels like to be of a high vibration, you know, you got a lot of releasing and letting go, because there's a reason why you're pulling yourself down to that planet. Are you letting money, resources, and finances control you? Are you letting that over your peace, your happiness, your love, your light? You know, are you being, you know what I mean? Like, raise your vibration. Are you doing things that are anchoring? Are you numbing yourself out with alcohol? Are you drugging yourself out on drugs, alcohol, additives, addictives? Because so much, like, anything could be addictive, right? Soda, sugar, all those things. Like, make adjustments, make movements. You are in control of your own reality. So you want to let go of something. Like, sometimes, like, I get it. Like, you start to create distance and space with boundaries, but sometimes you realize you got to truly let go of people. You got to truly just stay out of their energy is sticky, right? You could be in such a happy, loving energy, and you come around somebody that's in a dark energy, and don't they just, you feel them like sucking the life from you, pulling you down, stealing your energy, things like that. Think of it as like paint. They're showing me paint. You take black paint, now some white paint. You throw white paint in there, right? You see how it's no longer white? Depending on how black it is, sometimes you put the white there, it just disappears. Other times it slowly starts to turn gray, then it starts to turn murky. It ain't, you know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at here. It's not up to you to save people. Look, we got an Emperor here, 10 of Swords. So there's been a painful situation. Somebody's actually been keeping you down because it's like they're not to this emotional level to do this work. And they are, okay, I got distracted. Sorry, I'm thinking about my kid here. All right. So they're not ready to do the work, right? So they're trying to bring you down because they don't want you to outshine. They know that you're leveling up. They know that you have options. You definitely got an Emperor watching you. This is a boss authority. Like I said, and this could be an Emperor that is younger, right? Spiritual intelligence and things like that. Like, I am really getting wowed at the New Agers. Like, a lot of them, the ones breaking the matrix right now, the teens, the ones in the early 20s, like, all these star children, right, that are ascending faster because they're being born into healthier environments, things like that. It's so beautiful. But yeah, there's a jailbreak out of this 10 of Swords energy and realizing that you hold yourself there with all the pain. That's why you have to release and surrender. You can stay as broken until you decide to let go, right? Let going of pain, right? Being grateful and thankful. Like, you can't have like love and fear in your heart at the same time, just like how you can't have love and hate. It's a choice. So you're choosing to close out this cycle because you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna love myself. And you're not loving me, you're not treating me right, fine, I'm gonna love myself. And then once you start to do that and create boundaries and space, you'll be fast. Or amazed at how fast things close out. I am seeing the Two of Cups. So there is a choice of lovers. For some of you, like, you attracting a new lover. I told you there's a love offer coming in. Somebody that's younger. 8 of Cups. This is walking away. Or, you know, if it's not, it could just be the feeling of being really young. Maybe especially if some of you have been in a long-term commitment or a marriage or something like that. And then all of a sudden, like, you separate and then you start, you know, open up to dating. You might be like, wow, like, oh my gosh, like, I haven't been on dates in years. Like, this, like, oh my gosh, like, this is going to make me feel, you know what I mean, young. So it could be something like that. But for somebody I'm getting there is a big age gap. But like I said, age is but a number. Don't let that deter you. Trust what you feel. This feels very fun and exciting. There's that Page of Cups again, 10 of Cups. This is going to lead you happily ever after. Happily family, happy life. Karma has been cleared. Look at that. I told you I was feeling this as a karmic cycle because somebody started to create boundaries, started to learn their self-love. It was always meant for this to happen. This led to your elevation, your activation, your higher level ascension. It's like for some of you, you're dealing with a soulmate, but it was meant to send you to a higher level soulmate. You have different soulmates for different levels. Yeah, there's that Empress again. So some of you have definitely outgrown a partner, a situation, a relationship. There's an ending because now it's transforming. There was too many illusions around this. Yeah, it's just off at the distance. 3 of Wands. So they could really be upping the game at this time, really testing you, needing to have boundaries and things like that. Because they know that you have this higher timeline coming in. And a lot of it's the enemies working through this person. Anybody that's in a dark, low vibration can be used as an entity or an enemy, an agent of the devil, of the dark forces. And if you're of high vibrational, then you can always, your vessel can be used to channel messages from divine. Always keep that in mind. What are you a channel for? It's always that. It goes back to that angel or devil, light or dark, right? It's just having an equal balance of it, really. Because you need to be able to defend and protect yourself, right? And stand up for yourself. Because if you don't, the devil will eat you up. Alright guys, that was reading I had for you. I'm sending love and light to all of y'all. Definitely, like I said, this is more of a collective reading, but I'm going to be working a lot on Cancer readings for my Cancers. So, you can feel free to watch those too if you'd like, but that's what I'm going to be working on. Anyways, love and light to all of you. Bye.